Title: Big Cash Splash in Illinois. Governor Pritzker unleashes $50.4 billion budget, targets education revamp. TLDR. So, the big cheese in Illinois, Governor J.B. Pritzker, just uncapped a whopping $50.4 billion budget, and he's calling dibs on transforming education. Looking at some big bucks investments in early childhood, K-12, and higher education. And the cherry on top? A $250 million starter for a program called Smart Start. Talk about raining money on schooling. In the Windy City, where skyscrapers stretch to the sky and the Chicago Dogs are as loaded as their sports fans, something else is scaling up: education budget. In an era where budgets are as tightened as our jeans after a holiday meal, Governor J.B. Pritzker of Illinois just served up a main course of a whopping $50.4 billion budget. Billed as a balanced beauty, it ain't all about the numbers, folks. This one is sprinkled with what he dubs as transformative investments. And where is this transformation headed, you ask? Straight into the heart of education. From toddlers stumbling over ABCs to varsity students pulling all-nighters, this budget is aimed at revolutionizing early childhood, K-12, and higher education. Now, if you're sitting there wondering, but what does this mean, exactly? Let's break it down. Picture this: a whopping initial $250 million splash into a shiny new program called Smart Start. The goal? To expand preschool access. More tots in school, more chances for success. But the question we all have is, why sign the budget at Christopher House, a pre-K through 8th grade nonprofit school? Our guess: it's a pretty clear way to spotlight state spending on early childhood development. And while the high fives are being passed around between Pritzker and his fellow Democrats, including Senate President Don Harmon and House Speaker Emanuel Chris Welch, we gotta ask ourselves, what's the real impact of all this? Is this a golden ticket for the next generation of Illinoisans? Or is it just another hole in the pocket of taxpayers? Education is a priceless investment, no argument there. But is pouring money into it the only way forward? So, while we watch the unfolding of this major fiscal move, remember this: cash may be king, but its reign is only as good as where it's spent. Which leads us to ask, in this high-stakes educational poker game, is Pritzker's big bet going to pay off? Or is Illinois betting on the wrong horse? Your move, readers. What do you think? Is this financial leap for education the start of a brighter future for Illinois, or will it turn out to be an expensive misstep?